Hi there, everybody. I'm Adam Kruger reporting live in Lincoln at Pinnacle Bank Arena, where day one of the Boys State basketball tournament is just wrapping up. It's been a day one unlike any other here in the capital city. Immediate family and team essential personnel only allowed to watch these games in person here today in Lincoln. Millard North meeting Papio South tonight in one quarterfinal. The Mustangs and the Titans meeting for the fourth time this season. Pick up the action in the third quarter. It's Hunter Salas, 3 of his game-high 20. Mustangs up 35-32. The Titans, though, have a quick answer, and Denair Dempsey with the putback slam. He also had 20 on the night. Papio South taking upset. Titans fans loving it. Fourth quarter, Salas with a lookout below slam of the season. Millard North up at 6 at that point. Time winding down now, tied at 60. Millard North, St. Thomas with the jumper. That is good. Papio South would get a shot off at the buzzer, but it would fall short. Millard North escapes, winning a game at state for the first time in 33 years, 62-60.
The original play was for Hunter, and he didn't get open, and I just saw a lane. Jaden passed it back, saw a wide open lane, and just prayed it went in.
To move on, have a chance in the semis, it's great for the kids. It's great for everyone. I even saw a few students find their way in here today somehow.
In the late game here at PBA, Omaha South squaring off against Omaha Central, a rematch of last year's title game. Pick it up in the second quarter. South Skylar Wilson with the 3, putting the Packers up 23-20. Later in the second, the Eagles had the answer in the form of Latrell Wrightsell Jr. The pull-up jumper, Central within 1 at that point. Eric Barron's locked in as usual. Time winding down now in the first half. It's Jay Saunders picking up the loose ball, and the half-court heave is good. South takes a 1-point lead at the break. Ty Griggs hits 2 free throws with 5 seconds left as Omaha South escapes and eliminates Omaha Central again, 48-47. Earlier today, Creighton Prep, without its birdcage behind them, taking on Omaha Westside. The Warriors beat the Junior Jays back in January. Time winding down in the first quarter, Westside's Jaden Booth beating the buzzer. He had a game-high 25. Warriors up by 4 after 1. Westside fans loving it. Later in the third quarter, the more from the Warriors. PJ Nagambi with the floater. Westside up 44-35. Warrior fans saying, oh, baby, baby. Later in the third, Prep fighting back. Spencer Shomers for the Junior Jays cuts it to 4. But too much Westside in this one. The Warriors' Chandler Meeks with the jumper. Westside hangs on 74-70. The Warriors on to the Final Four.
I feel it's great. Last year we were on the bad end of things, but this year to have the feeling to keep playing tomorrow, it feels really good. They played extremely well. We knew it was going to be a close battle, but we were able to get more stops towards the end, and we were able to come out on the better end tonight.
Top seed Bellevue West taking on Elkhorn earlier today. The first meeting this season between the T-Birds and Antlers in the second quarter. Chucky Hepburn with the jumper, but Bellevue West down at that point by 3. Time winding down now in the first half. Bellevue West going to Frankie Fiddler for 3. T-Birds up 28-23 heading into the locker room. Move ahead to the third quarter now. It's Hepburn finding Owen Woodward. Hoop and the harm. Bellevue West moving on to the state semifinals, 55-34. Over in Class B tonight, Omaha Roncalli facing Hastings at the Devaney Center. We pick up the action in the first quarter. Roncalli going to Jack Dotzler, the magician, hitting the three-pointer. Crimson Pride opening the game on a 13-1 run. Roncalli faithful approve of that. Time winding down now in the first quarter. Roncalli's Tayden Red from long range. That is good. This one actually goes to overtime, where Roncalli ends up winning a wild one this evening by a score of 60-58. Also in Class B, the top seed Scott Catholic taking on Norris today. The first game at PBA, the Skyhawks 23-0 coming into this one. Second quarter, Scott's Tyson Gordon driving in for 2 of his 18. Skyhawks up 28-23. At the half, Scott fans all smiles. In the third quarter, more Skyhawks. Luke Scarr, the sick feed to Andrew Murfeld, and the Skyhawks advancing 66-58. Meanwhile, Wahoo moving up to Class B, taking on Elkhorn Mount Michael today. One of the Warriors' 2 losses this year coming against the Knights. In the third quarter, Mount Michael's Joseph Chouinard for 3. Mount Michael up double digits at that point. Later in the third quarter, more from the Knights. Parker Hodovy hitting from long range. Elkhorn Mount Michael moving on by a score of 76-50. Over in Class C1 today, Ashland Greenwood taking on Auburn. The Bulldogs coming in with a perfect record and the defending champs. First quarter, Auburn's Daniel Frary, the nifty reverse lay-in. He finished with 14 points on the day. Bulldogs would be tested, but hang on for the 54-48 victory.